All right. This is the short version of the self-healing method. I'm going to try to do in less than 10 minutes. But stay with me. Let's do this. First of all, I want to let you know I'm not an expert in this. I am going through that with you. So make sure you stay with your doctor and look for treatment if you need that. This is a complement to whatever you're already doing medically. It's not a replacement. Here are some of the ways you will be able to connect with us. Again, maybe a longer version of this program or get some other resources if you need. All right. The self-healing method has 6 steps. The first one is improve thinking. The second is tune with the greater power. You have to believe there is something bigger than you. Either you call God, the universe, or whoever you call. The step 3 will be caring for your body. You will do in this 4th week cultivate love. We'll talk about healing feelings, feelings that heal. And then finally, positive affirmations. One of the things that people tend to do, they tend to self uh, boycott when they start getting better. So do not try not to stop the program. Give yourself a chance. It's only 6 weeks, so stay connected with us. Improving your thinking is extremely important because the cause of sickness is essentially intimate. We need a holistic approach to fight illnesses. When you feel something, your thoughts tend to go with it. And the same thing, the opposite. When you think about something, your feelings tend to follow it. For example, in my case, when I'm angry, I tend to have really upset thinking and I have upset thoughts while I'm not feeling well, and vice versa. If I start having, negative thoughts, I tend to then start feeling negative afterwards. That's why I try to avoid anything that can bring me negative information, such as like TV, videos, or things of that nature. So it's really important to define sickness, right? It's a state of being. So you are not ill, you're not the disease, you are not the illness. It's a way that you gave in your body because of some kind of imbalance, did not fight that disease. And then you allowed your body allowed that to infiltrate it. And now that's what we're going to do is start working from inside out to help you overcome whatever challenges you are going through right now. It will help you, we hope, emotionally, so you can create this balance that you need in order to be successful with your treatment. So we're going to start with this program with an activity. I want you to think, get a notebook and write down what you're trying to accomplish in this next 6 weeks. It's important to have a goal. It's important to have a plan so you know what you're getting, right? What it is that's your purpose and what you're going to get by the end of this program. Something else to keep in mind is that it's not going to be easy. It's like the beginning of the program is a recovering process. You will need to change whatever it is that's creating this issue, right? This lack of balance. So you will need dedicate your time to really fight this urge of stopping. And it's like when you start driving. In the beginning, it's very challenging. But as you continue driving over and over again, it becomes much easier. And then you get to that point where you just need to maintain in order to keep your balance. I'm going to ask you to have 4 practices daily during this week that you're doing the first week of the process, right? The first step of improving your thinking. Individual project, your meditation or prayer, you can choose either or. You will do journaling, and you're going to have strong positive connections. And now we're going to detail with each one of those. Your individual project, it's a purpose. It's something for you to focus that's going to be positive for you, positive in your life. So you have to have a purpose, right? So you have to think what it is, something they really want in your life. What do you want to add to it? And maybe think about 1 year from now or 5 years from now. But make sure you write in your note your notebook, so you keep track and you're gonna work towards this successful project. The next step is going to be meditation. One important thing to think about is that meditation is not related to it's not related to any religion. Sometimes people think it's this religion or that, but it's really a technique to achieve mentally clear, achieve a mentally clear, emotional calm state. So it could be through breathing techniques, visualizations, progressive muscle relaxation techniques, mindfulness, gratitude. I mean, you name it. There are several ways of doing that, and it's not related to religions, even though some people may believe it is. You can also choose to pray, and that also can connect to you with something bigger than you, right? The next step will be recording your experiences, ideas, and reflections using your notebook. Every day, you're going to spend maybe 5 minutes and you're going to write down anything that could be happening to you positive, or a memory that you had that brought you happiness. So you're going to create this set of tools to help you remember how to get into the positive mindset that you need in order to be successful with this program. The final project for this week is the positive connections. So I want you to connect positively with people, and that can be happen through gratitude messages, could be through a hug, maybe a chat with a positive person. You can send a compliment through Facebook or something else. You can simply connect with somebody every day, right? Sometimes when we are not in a good place, we tend to isolate ourselves from good people, right? Because you wanna suffer, and then we tend to want to talk about negative things and make things worse. So I want you to do the opposite. You're gonna have a connection with someone, a positive connection, and that can be any of those things we just talked to right now. All right, looks like we're doing great. Less than 10 minutes so far. So summary for this week: you're gonna seek some professional help if you need it, or you will keep your professional help if you already have help. You're gonna watch and study your thoughts, and if you have anything negative, you're going to replace with something positive. And you can use your notebook with all those lists that you are creating with positive things to give you some of the ideas of what you can do to practice those positive changes. You want to make sure you're going to make stronger connections with positive people. You're going to be patient with yourself, because this is not an easy process. You're going to stick to the program, so don't give up, and have fun while you're doing that. Remember the homework for this week: you will create a purpose for this program. What are you going to achieve for, by the end of 6 weeks? What it is that's your individual project? The plan you have for the next year or 5 years? You have to imagine where you're going to be, and you're going to have to create steps and work towards it. You're going to do meditation or prayer, whatever you choose. You will be journaling every day, all your positive activities, everything you learn that can give you some positive feedback, can improve your mood, and you will make connections with strong and positive people. Now, that's the end. Here are some other ways that you can connect with us. This is a short version of a 1-hour video that you can look in my YouTube channel and find the video if you want more details in any of those steps. You can also find and like us on Facebook to keep receiving updates, or add our Google Classroom, where you have a lot of other resources in different areas that we discussed today in order for you to improve your thinking. I hope you loved that. Have a great week and be successful today.